What's up, everyone? ADI Samurai here. This video is for my 100 subscriber contest. I wanted to do something, to say thank you for all the support that everybody's been showing me. I've had a ton of subscribers um, recently, tons of comments and thumbs ups and lots of views, and I really appreciate that. I mean, when I first started doing this, I kind of was doing it just for something fun to do, which it is totally. It's still fun to do, and it's just relaxing. And when I started doing it, I didn't think I'd get any subscribers. I wasn't really even thinking about that. But now that I have over 100, I've been on for a couple months. It's just been absolutely amazing to me. So thank you very, very much. And I wanted to do this contest. Like I said, just to say thank you, and I thought it'd be something fun to do as well, just to kind of uh, hear from you guys and get to know you guys a little bit better. This contest is kind of just like a show and tell kind of contest. I kind of wanted to have just kind of fun with it, not necessarily just comic books, but just kind of a show and tell session. Um, as far as the rules go, it's going to be pretty simple. It's going to be please be 18 or over. Um, Subscribe to my channel. And then something that's been going on with a lot of contests lately is where as part of the entry you subscribe to other channels, which I think is just great. I mean, I found a lot of cool people and a lot of great content and really cool channels from this. So I think it's a really great thing, and it really gives some exposure to people that are out there that maybe don't have as many. And all these, I got 5 here. All these people are under 100 or very close to 100. So I'd like you to subscribe to these people. Comically Flawed, very cool channel, fairly new. 210 Xander, that's 210XANDER, fairly new channel as well. He has been watching videos, but just started recently making videos. His first one, he kind of gives an overview of his collection, and he's got comic books and figures and pops and all kinds of stuff. So definitely go check him out. Another one is PD Hobbies. Doesn't have a lot of videos yet. Fairly new to YouTube as far as making videos, so definitely check him out. My bro Marvin 88, guy's got awesome content. Shows a variety of books. Just a really, really cool guy. Shows lots of support, comments. Definitely check him out. And the last one here is Drahcir's Comics and Things. Definitely another really, really cool guy in the community. Shows some really cool books and hauls. Just really great people. So definitely subscribe to those guys. I'll put links in this video down below. So definitely make sure you sub to them. I also want to give some shout outs to some other channels that have been just absolutely amazing and supportive. I mean, there's been a lot of people, so I can't really name everybody, but I made a quick list here. So definitely check these guys out. Alex the Comic Hoarder, Fredeez 562, the Doom 143, Seeking Near Mint Comics, OMG Chris, Contender, Vin Crew 12,000, and Longshanks 78. Guys have just thank you so much for all the support, and that's everybody. Just all the shout outs and the comments. I really appreciate it. It's really fun interacting with you guys. So definitely check them out. As far as the contest goes, so those are kind of some of the criteria. I also want you to make a video, and it's going to be kind of a show and tell. What I want you to do is basically just show a couple things, like 1 or 2 things or more if you want, that kind of stand out to you, that mean something to you, that maybe have a story behind them. It could be anything. I mean, it could be an autograph, it could be comics, cards, toys, coins, artwork. Maybe your kids drew a picture or something. It could be anything. It's really just something that means something to you, maybe something that has a story behind it. Or maybe it's a pickup that you had, that just something that just totally stood out, and you weren't planning on getting it, but it just stood out to you. And just tell me about it. Tell us about it. I think that would be just kind of fun. I know most of our channels are like toys and comics, but I think it's cool to just kind of get to know people and kind of see what they're into. And this contest it's gonna start today. It's gonna go on until January 7th, so about a month. It might be a little bit longer than that, just kind of depending on what's going on. I know it's the holiday season, so people have a lot of things going on, so I might extend it a little bit. Um, and please, if you do enter the contest, make sure that you link your video down in the comments, or at least let me know that you made a video so that I can go and check it out. There's so many channels out there, and that I subscribe to, and I try to go through and watch all the videos. But if you at least let me know that you made one in the comments below on this video, that'll help me keep track and make sure that everybody gets put in the drawing at the end. So as far as my video goes for this contest, I'm just going to show a few things and talk a little bit about them. The first thing that I have here, this is a necklace that I bought. My wife and I took a trip to Maui probably about 7 or 8 years ago, and we ended up going into a shop, and I knew that I wanted to buy something and bring it home, but I had no idea really what. I was just kind of waiting for something to pop out, and in the case, and this place had like a bunch of fossils and all kinds of stuff, but in the case, this necklace just completely, it was like the clouds parted and the sun came out. It was like, here, and I was hooked. I mean, literally, I was hooked on this piece. It's the guy ended up, it's a hand carved woolly mammoth bone, and it's also hand wrapped. There's no metal on this at all. It's all just organic bone and rope. The rope is actually dipped in beeswax, so it's super, super strong and it's water resistant. And then it's got this little slip clasp made out of coral on the end, so you can slide it up and down. I absolutely I had to buy this piece. Just beautiful, beautiful piece of artwork. I wear it on special occasions. It was just one of those things that as I've grown up and gotten older, if I see something like that, I got to pick it up. Because I know there's many times in my life where I didn't get it, and then I came back and it was gone. So I definitely had to pick this up. Just an amazing piece. The next thing over here, this was a gift I got from a friend of mine who's in a band, or who was in a band called Agalok. I met him probably 15 years ago. It's about 15 years ago, and he really opened my eyes to a lot of different music. It completely changed the way I saw music and the way the things that I listen to and that I look for in music. Because before I kind of just listened to a lot of radio, but from meeting him and talking with him about music, and I was really exposed to a lot of different genres of music, and just blew me away. And this is a 7-inch for Tomorrow Will Never Come. This was limited to like 500 copies, and this is one of his personal copies that he ended up that he kept. He kept a few of them for himself. So this is one from him. Just a really cool guy, and really kind of changed my life in regards to music. This piece here I actually got this year. Went on a trip with my dad to Alaska to visit one of his friends that he had been friends with since he was a kid, really for over 30 years. And he gave me this ulu. He's a native Inuit native from Alaska, and this is just an all-purpose utility knife. I collect knives as well, and this is my favorite knife that I have. It's just absolutely awesome, and he's used it in the past many times, and it's just a super, super gorgeous piece. I was really, really happy to have that. It was great meeting. It was the first time really that I'd met him, and just a super, super cool guy. Just really, really happy to have that. The last thing is a drawing that I did. This is one of the last drawings that I did when I was younger. I did it about 15 years ago. This was a gnome illusionist. I used to play D&D back in the day, and so this was a gnome illusionist that I'd come up with, and it's one of the only pieces that I actually inked. Because usually I would just I would draw with just like ballpoint pens, or I do pencil drawings, but this one was pencil and inks. And art is something that I've been getting back into lately. Really, within the last month, I've started drawing a lot more than I have. I mean, in a super, super long time. So yeah, that's just a cool piece that I have. It's probably the closest thing to a comic book-y type of piece that I've created. So that's kind of what I'm hoping you guys can do in your entries, is just kind of pick some things that you have that mean something to you, and talk a little bit about them. It's just like I said, it doesn't have to be comics. It could be anything really. Something that means something to you, or something that stands out to you. As far as the prizes go, I'm going to do 3 prizes, 3 winners. The first prize is going to be a choice between these two books. So we've got Uncanny X-Men over here, Uncanny X-Men number 183, CGC White Pages, Chris Claremont's story, John Romita Jr. and Dan Green cover art. This is where Colossus and Juggernaut get into a bar brawl. Super nice book, and I pulled these out of my collection. So these are from my personal collection, and I actually have a couple of these, but I'm giving away the higher grade copies. The other one that I have here is Uncanny X-Men number 217. This is Chris Claremont's story, Walt Simonson and Bob Wycheck cover, CGC 9.8 white pages. This is where Dazzler and Juggernaut battle. Really like that cover as well. So whoever gets the top prize will get a choice between these two books, and whichever one they do not want, or that they, the other one, the other copy will go to the second winner. And so I kind of wanted to give a choice there because I think they're both really awesome books, but somebody might like Colossus better than Dazzler, or like the covers better, or whatever. I'm also for the first prize winner, I'm also going to add a couple other books. So I'm going to add a Spawn number 175. I showed this in a previous video. This is a second appearance, or part 2 of the Gunslinger Spawn series. Absolutely love this cover. I have 3 copies of this. I went through and picked the best copy that I have. It's like a 9, probably a 9.4, but it's really good shape. Like I said, just a gorgeous cover. For the first prize, I'm also going to throw in 7 to Eternity number 1. This is the first print. I had an extra copy, so I thought I'd give that away. I know that a lot of people, didn't get a chance to get the first print copy. I believe they're on the 3rd print now, I think. But it's a really great series. There's 3 issues so far. I know from what Remender has said, it's at least going to go 12 issues, and I imagine that they have a lot more because this is a brand new world, and it can probably go all over the place. But I wanted to throw in one of those. It's a really nice high-grade copy. And then the last thing that I'm going to throw in is this drawing that I actually just did yesterday. I just started drawing. This is one of the very first comic book pieces of art that I've done. So I just started drawing like comic characters, and I like to do portraits and things like that. And so I'm going to give this away. This I just started. I started drawing, and I was going to draw Hulk. And when I was kind of getting the baselines down, really light baselines, I was like, man, this just does not look like Hulk. And I was like, but it kind of looks like Daredevil. And so I started sketching a little bit more, and I looked down where the mouth was going to be, and I had this kind of grin there. It was a really kind of a fade. That's kind of how I draw. I mean, I have a hard time, picking something and then drawing that. I kind of have to just let my mind kind of go free and draw whatever I see and just kind of pull it out of the page or out of the canvas or whatever. It's just, that's how I work. And so I saw this kind of grin where the mouth was, and I was like, man, this is not going to be Daredevil. I mean, it kind of looks like him, but it's not. And so I was like, man, this looks like Bullseye. And so I started drawing Bullseye, and this is what I came up with. So it's not quite done. I'm going to add a little bit more to it, but this is just a pencil drawing. See if I can get it to zoom in here. Down at the bottom, I signed it, and then I also put 80i Samurai on there. I'm not going to ink this one, though. I'm going to do some inking in the future and kind of practice that. But I thought I'd give a piece of artwork away that was comic book related. I don't know if anybody's fans of Bullseye, but I thought this was kind of a cool piece, and I don't normally give my artwork away, but I definitely want to give this away to somebody. So this is going to be part of the first prize as well. So first prize, like I said, it's the Bullseye drawing. We got 7 to Eternity number 1 first print, and then we also got the Spawn number 175 with Gunslinger Spawn. So that's first prize, along with choice of one of these 2 books. All right. Second place will be the other book that the first place winner doesn't choose. And then the last prize, the third place, will be this Fear Itself, the Worthy number 1. This is CGC 9.8 white pages. This is a one-shot Secret Origins of the Hammer Wielders revealed. Love this cover. It's Yelena Kevic. Not quite sure how to say that last name, but super nice artwork. I absolutely love this cover, and yeah, that'll be third prize. And there's a couple other books that I'm probably going to end up throwing in as I get them. And like I said, it's going to go on for about a month or so. So I'll end up adding some more stuff to this. But like I said, I really appreciate the support, you guys. It's been just an absolutely amazing journey so far, and I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope you guys have fun making videos for this contest. It'd be really cool to get a lot of entries. If I get a lot, a really high amount of entries, I'll probably add some more prizes and things like that. But I thought this would be really cool, and I just wanted, like I said, I just wanted to show appreciation. So so thank you very much. Thank you very much, and have a good one. Cheers.